Hey, welcome back. I'm Chris, and today we're gonna check this little microphone out. Let's do this real quick. Okay, come on. Oh, things taking a while. You got your instruction manuals in here, a little letter of well, recognition or something like that, saying you bought the product. We want to get to the good stuff. The microphone itself. You also got a little pop filter and a little tiny tripod for your microphone. It's got a metal base, plastic rubberish feet, and a little plastic top here for the screw mount. The microphone itself, though, is metal. It's pretty nice feeling here. It's a pretty solid. I mean, everything feels pretty good. I'm curious how this thing really sounds. One thing I would make sure of is when you're threading this in, definitely be careful. You don't want to strip the threads. The microphone's a little top heavy here. What I would suggest doing, depending on where your threads land and how your microphone sits, I always, with my camera and everything, the one leg that sticks out, I would flip this and have the microphone hover over that one leg to give it more support over its center of gravity, not like this. So that's one thing I'm gonna do. Do I have a screw? I got a screwdriver. Hold on. We'll just flip that puppy around. It's a nice big Chicago screw there. Alright, that feels at least a little more stable on the desktop here. Let's put our little pop filter on. Let's plug this thing in and see what we can do. I'm very curious of what this sounds like. Okay, we should be recording now. Now, there is a few things I've learned. I made a mistake, and I'm actually redoing this part of the video. I was in contact with the company, and they simply said, make sure you set the microphone recording level in your computer first, meaning not just through your program that you're using, but actually through the settings in your control panel, your sound settings. Go into your sound settings and then go into the record settings for that particular device and set the record levels. Now, I just adjusted the record levels just a little bit, just by like 10% of what it was initially set at default for my computer. And I thought I had checked this before, but apparently I didn't check it enough. And just by setting that level and then adjusting it a little bit with my editing program, because I'm doing something different here. I'm using my camera and then I'm using this microphone in the editing program to do a voiceover. It's actually a live voiceover while I'm recording, and then I'm gonna have to take that footage and put it on top of here. This really isn't the normal application for this particular microphone setup, but it's the only way I could really show you, or well, have you listen to what this microphone actually sounds like. And it's sounding pretty good, to where that I can have this microphone pretty close to my voice, or pretty close to my mouth, and really just pick up my voice and hopefully no echo in the room or the hum or the fan of the computer. Hopefully all that stuff is silent and all you get is the actual microphone itself. Now, I know I'm rambling just a little bit here because I really want to see what this microphone can do, and the only way you can do that is by talking. And I'm talking at a pretty normal level, but I am letting my voice elevate a little bit because I want to see if just that little bit of elevation in my voice is going to make the audio peak at all. And I'm watching my levels here as well, and it's not peaking any more than the other microphone that I normally use that's plugged right into my camera. So I want to give a listen to what this sounds like. So let me do that real quick. Okay, yeah, that sounds a lot better, and I would recommend using headphones right now to listen to see what this thing sounds like, because to me it's sounding really good. I mean, if I keep my voice kind of deep and radio voicey and sexy, and the closer I get to the microphone, the better it's going to sound. So just keep that in mind. If you're talking in a normal fashion, I would move back a little bit because obviously your voice is going to be elevated a bit more. But definitely read your instructions and don't pass up on vital instructions that they take the time to put in here, because it can make or break what this microphone is going to sound like. So go into your settings in your computer, your sound settings, go into the record settings, go into for this device and turn it down to where you need it to be for the application that you're using. And you're going to be quite surprised, and you're going to be very happy with how this thing sounds. So I think I've done way too much rambling for today, and I'll see you on the next one. I feel like I am doing a radio show right now or something like that. So, yeah. I'll see you on the next one.